So they throw the brick through the glass, you know what I'm saying? Boom! So when they throw the brick through the glass, they go to hollering, burglar, burglar, lights flying everywhere, right? So I'm standing out there laughing because I ain't thought about none of this, no alarm, no nothing.
And you drunk.
Yeah, I'm talking about not just drunk. I'm super sloppy by this time.
Yeah.
So we get up in the store, we running around, you know what I'm saying? We going to grab the clothes, you know. I'm still laughing because this is my first time. So everybody just running. Then I was the youngest. All my friends older than me. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, see police lights everywhere. Cause we had I think it was 2 minutes. 2 minutes that we said that we was gonna be up in there.
Yeah.
Get up in there. We up in there probably about 45 seconds. And there go the lights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we run around the store. They had the front door where we came in, the entrance. They had that, you know, blocked off. So we running around, going around trying to find the exit somewhere else. They blocked off everything around there. Come to find out, one of the employees said my homeboys were looking suspicious when they went over there earlier that day and told the police to watch the store. So we running. Some kind of way, I don't even know how, because I'm drunk. I end up in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I end up in the ceiling, right? So I'm like, man, I ain't going to jail. I tell my partner, I'm finna walk across the ceiling. I'm finna walk across the ceiling, man. This little strip like that. I'm thinking that was like a piece of metal that I can walk across. I took one step and come straight through the roof. When all I remember when I was going to the ground with the police, like, he was like, oh man, hold on, they falling all out the ceiling. So he got I hit the ground, boom, it's lights out. When I wake up, my ear hanging off. My ear got cut off. They had the sword back on. It was cutting, it's just hanging all the way off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm dozing in and out of consciousness, you know what I'm saying? I'm bleeding everywhere. I got a hick on my head this big. Like I almost died. I felt like about this far from the glass case. You know, they had them glass cases with all the stuff in it.
Yeah.
I fell right there by it. So they lock us up and take us over there. You know, but no, they first take me to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Go get stitched up. So I don't know what's going on because I keep blanking in and out of consciousness. And they sew me up. My mama come over there. You know, my mama always told me, if you ever go to jail for stealing, I ain't getting you out. I ain't coming to get you.
Yeah.
And she sure wasn't lying. So she came over there. She was like, I told you, if you ever got locked up for stealing, I wasn't getting you out. So she ain't come to court or nothing.
Yeah.
She ain't come to court. Like when I went to court, shoot, they sentenced me 6 months up in Mount Meigs. Went up there. That was in Montgomery. So after that, you know, I mean, shoot. It was crazy at state school. Like back then, it was wild. Like it's riots. It's like you can't even go to sleep. Like they used to have sheets. They have initiations for the gangs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So all you hear dudes screaming 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
So you joined the gang up there?
No, I'm sleep light. I'm laying there, I'm sleeping on my back. Cause I mean, like what they'll do, they have like 4 guys, and they'll hold you down. And then they have a sock full of batteries and soap and everything, and they just be beating them. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't getting no whole bunch of sleep.
Yeah. So
I ain't getting no whole bunch of sleep because I mean, you don't know. Like I was cool with everybody. You know, like yo, man, I'm neutral.
This just at the age of 16.
Yeah.
You went through all
right.
that.
No, I'm saying he got
like that's like I just it was a whole lot in between.
Yeah.
Like it was like I was a magnet for trouble. I could not stay out of trouble.
So you were missing part of your ear, your finger, and your chin.
Yeah, I got shot in the knee too.
You got
shot in the knee. I was playing with somebody else with a gun. You know what I'm saying? And they hit my hand, and when they hit my hand, it shot and went through my knee.
Wow.
But I got a bullet still in my back right now. Well, you know, one of my partners, a dude named Strawberry. This is one of the dudes like I came off the porch with. Like, he the one who started the Bloods down here. You know what I'm saying? And
In Thomasville?
And Roger Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he the one who started that. So that's how Roger Williams, the whole hood really became Bloods, and because he was the one who, you know what I'm saying, like he wasn't playing. He went to California, and when he came back, he was on some real gangster stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So dudes who were faking, you know, he catch you with a different rag, and you know what I'm saying? You better be ready, or he finna wet you up on the spot.
So they had the folk and all that started after that then, huh?
The folks, they was already before then. They was, you know, that's what they had. They had everybody like the folks and everything. My partner, he go up there to Cali. When he come back home, he blood. You know what I'm saying? So he took the whole hood over blood with anybody who wanted to jump down, and you know they wasn't playing like a lot of dudes were playing back then. Dudes, because everybody was young, you know.
Yeah.
They were just thinking it's just something cool to do, but when he pull up on you, it wasn't just cool to do no more. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get like affiliated with the gang activity? Like you ain't had nothing?
Nah, everybody always thought I was blood, but I ain't never do that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, nah, man, but this my dog.
Yeah.
It's like he's staying at the house with me. You know what I'm saying? Like we like that. So he the first one, like, you know, it was a whole bunch of situations. Like he was the one that kind of groomed me in the beginning when it came to some street stuff. Him and my partner named D Night. You know, D Night just passed like a month and a half ago. But these the guys I did my first everything with.
Oh yeah.
Smoked my first joint with. First lace joint, drunk my first wine, robbed my first robberies, shot my first gun. I did all that with these dudes here. And my partner Big Main, you know. But Strawberry was the one who really, he was like, because one of our partners pulled a gun on me. And I was calling Strawberry, you know what I'm saying? I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I'm fresh out the porch. I was probably about 14 at this time. So one of our partners named David Simon, he was out there loaded, tripping, you know, so he pulled out a 38 on me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm scared to death, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because he'll shoot up, you know. So I'm sitting up there, and I see my partner Strawberry walking up St. Stephen Road by the Soul House. So I'm like, hey, Barry. Because everybody know Barry gonna put on, you know what I'm saying? So Barry came over there. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, this nigga, you know, nigga tripping, man. Nigga pulled a pistol on me, you know? So he was like, nah, man, I'll tell you what. Nigga, you ain't finna be running with us being scared, nigga. You finna fight that nigga. So he made dude put the gun down and made me fight him.
Yeah.
And dude way bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? Like I was a short dude and skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga really could have just pushed me down. But you know what I'm saying? That's when that's when I got my respect in the hood after that. Cause I put on, you know what I'm saying? When I hit him, I ain't hit him but one time.
Yeah.
When I hit him, he went and tried to fight my partner Strawberry. Then he left there and tried to fight my partner D Night. Like these one lead dude wanted to do what you want to fight anyway.
Yeah.
The best chance was gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? For real. But
he older than you?
yeah, all my friends, all of them are older than me. Like I'm telling you, like all my friends like a couple years older than me. You know, it make a big difference when you, like I'm 12, they were 15, 16, some of them like 18 at this time. But, you know, after that, you know, they seen that I had some heart or whatever, and they kind of just took me in, and it just went from there.
All right, so how you got into the rap?
Man, I got in rapping really by mistake. I was just acting silly. I've always been a silly dude, so we were going to the Silver Spoon on St. Stephen Road. It's right up the street from Roger Williams. So Ray used to be holding Ray from the radio station. And, you know, I was like, man, you know what? I used to write my mama poems when I was young. So I was like, shoot, it really ain't nothing but like rhyming. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm going to get in the talent show that week. So it supposed to be something just to laugh at. And I got in the talent show and won first place.
Yeah.
But I was so scared, like when I practiced the little song, I was so scared when I got up there and did it, because that wasn't my thing, getting in front of no crowd of people doing stuff like that. You know, I'd be on the sideline of the game popping off, but, you know, like that type of stuff. So I got up there and I rapped on that 8-ball beat, That Girl, back then. I wrote a song called Time to Shine, and I got halfway through the verse and couldn't remember the rest of the verse. So I tried to play it off. I was like, y'all ain't ready, you know what I'm saying? But I'm shaking, like my legs literally shaking, you know what I'm saying? So Ray like, no, this nigga know how to rap for real. You know what I'm saying? Start the beat over.
Yeah.
So he put me on the spot. I started rapping again and forgot the whole verse at the same spot halfway through. But I won first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the next week I won after about 5 weeks. I went 5 weeks every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Then you were winning money too. So it was like it became a little hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these little. I think it was $200. I'm gonna take these $200 and we finna buy a cookie or something. I saved this money up. Huh?
How old were you then?
Let me see. That was back in 90. What that was? 97. That was in 97. I was born in 74. So. Yeah, I think I was 20, then probably about 23, 22, somewhere around now.
So then you start taking it serious, and that when you start, like, that's when your first album came out the next year?
No, I still wasn't taking it serious.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm thinking everybody just showing love. And
Yeah.
then after I won that last time, my homeboy named Drake from the Part-2, called him Boogie, he was like, he was popping then. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had it popping, had the money. So he was like, yo, man, we finna start a record company. So he had a plug out in Houston. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, man, he my partner. He got a rapper out there, too, in Houston. That rapper turned out to be Yungstar, who was on the Wanna Be a Baller.
Yeah, and that song was hot.
Yeah.
It when he was already hot when you started dealing with him?
Yeah, because he had already done the June 27th thing.
Yeah.
The June 27th freestyle was like one of the famous screw tapes, and that's how, you know what I'm saying, Yungstar got on like that.
Yeah.
So we go up there, we meet, you know what I'm saying? I go and meet the other CEO, which is a dude named Den Den, met Yungstar. So, I mean, the vibe we popped off. So we just like, we'd be over there I ain't know how to formulate a song, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just rapping till I get tired. Well, it seemed like it's long enough, because I ain't have no structure.
Yeah.
But Yungstar them, like, they were seasoned. Like, I ain't have no swag, no nothing. It was just, but people just gravitated towards it. You know what I'm saying? It was like just raw talent.
You already had the diamonds and all that then at that point?
No, it was before the diamonds. It was just regular goals. I had the goals in my mouth then. Okay. Had 2 in the front teeth, 2 right there on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
So that when that Straight Profit came out.
So my partner and them, they started Straight Profit Records.
Yeah.
And then it was like what, maybe a year after I got with them, the Wanna Be a Baller pop off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once the Wanna Be a Baller pop off, everything just went crazy, just sped up real fast. Next thing you know, we ended up getting a deal with Sony. And shoot, I mean, everything was going good, but, you know, the CEO and Yungstar really wasn't seeing eye to eye at the time, so that messed up the little deal.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So then you came with the your Golden Child album.
Yeah. So I got that name from a dude, one of my partners up in Houston, named Fat Boy. So when I first went up there, we'll be up in the house drinking and rapping, you know what I'm saying? Listening to beats, because we had this dude named Sean Lee, Wicked Sean. He was out of Missouri. So he was the producer, you know what I'm saying? And we'd be up in there rapping or whatever, and the dude, Fat Boy, was like, yo, man. He was like, nigga, if you just start rapping and you rapping like this already, you the Golden Child. And that's how I got that name.
The Golden Child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just, you know, he said that, and I was like, you know what, that kind of stick, man. I'm going to use that.
And that's why you named it your first album. So what C-Nile came in at?
C-Nile just came from me just acting a fool in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I was just being sarcastic. You know, dude, like, you know, this nigga that crazy. Now, nigga, I'm C-Nile. But I was out, some dudes owe me some money. I'm out there that night to collect.
Yeah.
Everybody who owe me better get out here tonight. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that came from, dude. Like, that nigga that crazy. Now, nigga, I'm C-Nile. And later that stuck, you know what I'm saying, when I was trying to get a name, because I couldn't, during that time, it was a dude named Crazy with no limit. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't use no Crazy or nothing like that. So I was like, you know, it stuck. So it wasn't them like, you know, it wasn't them like I just was sitting up just trying to think of a name. It's just something, these names kind of just fell on me. The same way the music just fell on me. You know what I'm saying? I never would have thought I'd been no rapper.
What label you dropped that, the Golden Child up on?
The Golden Child was dropped on the Gorilla.
Gorilla.
So after the deal with Sony, you know what I'm saying, I started, me and the dude, my partner Dre get locked up. So Dre was from my hood in Roger Williams, Den Den from Houston as Yungstar partner.
Yeah.
So after my partner Dre get locked up, I felt like the dude Den Den was putting his partners on and kept pushing me further and further to the back when we were like the first two artists. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no beef. It just was like, nigga, I had stopped. I had got out the streets at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't doing nothing but music. So I was like, man, listen, man. I'm finna go back to Alabama, man. I left. He was like, yo, man, you gonna leave while we got the deal? I was like, man, I ain't studying no deal. I'm finna go and just start from the bottom.
Yeah.
So I come back home. I'm like, yo, I'm finna have to go back and get it popping. So I go back to the hood. I go and holler at my homeboy Leroy. Leroy's he was the CEO of Gorilla Records. So I was like, yo, man, listen, man, I need to get some work. I need to get back on, man. So he was like, what's going on with the music? He was like, dude tripping with you? I was like, yeah, man. I feel like he just kept putting me to the